Your thoughts create your circumstances. They create your reality. You've heard it, the expression, as within, so without, as above, so below. What does that even mean? Have you ever thought about this? What does it mean? It means that the way you feel inside is the way that you look at the world outside. That's the reality you create based on how you're feeling. And so if you don't pay attention to the way you think, this is going to create mental conversations in the back of your mind that you won't be aware of. But I promise you, those conversations are not going to be the most positive you've ever heard. And that on its own is going to trigger the universe creating a reality for you that confirms your mental conversations, confirms the negative talk, brings it to manifestation, and then you're like, you see, I was right. Instead, you need to train yourself to think positively or to think thoughts that serve you by thinking thoughts that you would think had you fulfilled your desire, had you achieved your goal. So decide on the goal you want and then ask yourself, how would I think? How would I look at the world if I am already this person or if I have achieved my goal? What would be my thought process? What would be my style? So if you want to be a new version of yourself, you have to understand how that new version will think, feel, and act. And there are certain tools that you can use in order to be able to embody the new version of yourself easily. One of the tools we spoke about the previous episode is called pruning, or a vision of your day. This is the method through which you get rid of everything negative that happened to you, that didn't go the way you wanted, that left a bitter taste in your mouth. And then you rewrote that for yourself. And today we're going to talk about a way where you train yourself to think thoughts that serve the achievement of your goal as if it's already being achieved.
It's not about what is true. It's not about what do you choose to believe. It is about that, but it's not really about that. It's in understanding the fact that you can choose what you want to believe. And the moment that you stop and the mental conversations are not on autopilot, you can control those and you can shape your reality. It's like the people who say that this part of you is the machine and that there's a software running and this is the hardware. Unless you change the programming, this machine will continue to execute the same protocols and it will continue to manifest the mental conversations that you're having. So if in the right now you're looking at the things that shaped the now, then you will once again create that same thing over and over again. Yeah. It's a perpetual cycle. Mm-hmm. So you have to at some point stop that and you have to control your mental conversation.
In order to be successful, to rewrite your program, to input a different code, you have to rise above the noise. You have to rise above the distractions. And you have to apply different tools that will help you establish new habits for yourself. Okay? To think positive is one thing you have to do, but to control how you think and what thoughts you think, and to check in whether these thoughts are matching the goal that you want to achieve is another thing. And it takes practice, right? The pruning is the other one. Then there is another thing we talk about at night when you put yourself in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and that's how you go to bed. Preparation for revelation. And meditation is another tool. So you have quite a few tools that you can use in order to help yourself become the new version of yourself. because it is a hard process, because we all grow up in programmed in a different way through our parents, what we were exposed to, whether there was TV, no TV, culture, music, you name it. And then there were all sorts of opinions all around us, and some came, some stuck with us. It all shaped the people who we are today. But you can change that by establishing new habits for you. You have to get rid of a few things, and you have to introduce new things. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.